you do it long time, you do it every day. It's just life. I told him I don't have motivated. I have discipline. I think discipline is my motivation.
Them two of them guys. Come and meet me face to face. I'll eat Froch alive and I'll eat.
John Fury erupted after seeing Carl Froch train with Oleksandr Usyk. He left no doubts that he will confront anyone challenging him. Fury slammed the online critics and YouTubers talking behind cameras and made it clear he's fully prepared for action and will never back down from any man.
Do you still hit the bag in that?
I've got one in my gym at home and I hit it for half an hour sometimes. Just get sweating out. Better than running, I can't stand running. So I just hit the bag just like.
The level of dedication in Oleksandr Usyk's camp impressed even Adam Smith. Every detail is extreme, every session precise, and it's clear why Carl Froch wanted to join him. The discipline and intensity are on another level, and it's obvious anyone stepping into this arena is getting a masterclass in elite boxing preparation.
On Monday night about this, and he wants to do this. He wants to spend time in Oleksandr's training camp because those headquarters are like something I've never seen before in all my time in boxing. The way that Oleksandr trains is...
John Fury's energy is explosive and unfiltered. Even in casual remarks, his intensity radiates and shows why he commands attention. His presence alone adds pressure and drama, proving that anyone crossing paths with him or stepping into this environment is facing raw emotion and unmatched passion in the boxing world.
John, just very quickly, yesterday we know that Carl Froch has a little pop every now and then.
Carl Froch is a bum, and he'll get what the little men get. Bush!
Usyk emphasizes that greatness comes from relentless discipline. Training with Carl Froch isn't just about skill, it's about mentality. The focus, routine, and daily grind define his edge. Fans witness firsthand why Usyk remains a cut above and how his methodical approach keeps him at the peak of heavyweight boxing.
It was great. It's beautiful. Це буде гарно, це буде красиво.
Eddie Hearn highlights Usyk's hunger for improvement. Studying other camps and absorbing techniques shows a fighter constantly refining his craft. This adaptability and dedication to learning separate champions from contenders, proving Usyk's dominance isn't luck, but calculated effort and strategic mastery inside and outside the ring.
Gone into other camps, kept evolving, kept learning, kept listening. You know, he has spent time in the Usyk camp. I don't think that's a secret. But I think any official announcement which hasn't been, I don't think, confirmed yet, will come from him.
The manager's invitation demonstrates the structured professionalism behind Usyk. Every detail matters in training, and allowing outsiders to witness the process reinforces the precision and intensity behind his preparation. Usyk's team creates an environment where discipline meets strategy, producing a fighter prepared for any challenge.
Something changed, you know. And, okay, come and train in camp and see.
Froch's warning is firm and chilling. He asserts authority, showing that respect and boundaries matter in boxing. Any disruption is met with consequences. This intensity underscores the seriousness of the sport and why Usyk's circle maintains control and order around him, ensuring training and focus are never compromised.
Talk rubbish. Let's just move on from it. Stay in your box that you've been put in. You've piped down, you're quieting down. That's good. They've obviously had a word with you. Keep your mouth shut. Stay out of trouble, because if you don't, there's going to be serious ramifications. So stay piped down, stay in your box, keep your mouth shut, and we don't want to see any more of you. At the press conference, at the weigh-in, they didn't want to see you on fight night. You'll sure be jumping around like a jack in the box, but stay in your box you've been put in, and stay out of my way, because I can assure you it will not end well.
Mackenzie points out Froch's professional instincts. He fights with purpose and reward, unlike amateurs on the streets. This highlights why training with him benefits Usyk: exposure to someone who channels power strategically. It's a masterclass in discipline, preparation, and knowing the stakes in professional boxing.
And then there's Froch, who's been paid to fight. He's used to getting money for knocking guys out. I'm sure if they put enough knocks in front of Carl Froch, in front of Carl Froch, then he might rise to it. But he ain't going to rise to it if there's no money on the table, if there's no end goal, If you want a punch-up, you can go out in the street and have that any day of the week.
Ingley emphasizes reflection and self-awareness. Boxing success isn't just physical, it's mental. The ability to reassess and dig deep separates champions from mere contenders. Usyk's careful, disciplined approach proves he understands this, blending mental resilience with elite technical skill to dominate any opponent.
I just don't think it's the right move for him. I just think he just needs to dig deep and reassess himself, because that's the only person who can turn it round, you are.
Mackenzie points out Froch's professional instincts. He fights with purpose and reward, unlike amateurs on the streets. This highlights why training with him benefits Usyk: exposure to someone who channels power strategically. It's a masterclass in discipline, preparation, and knowing the stakes in professional boxing.
Like, Carl's a genuine, like, world champion level fighter, and he's actually bigger than you'd think, right, when you meet him. He's a lot younger than John, and his peak was outrageously good, right? And he's kept himself in shape. And even now, I remember having a chat with Eddie Hearn, like, about, like, you know, what fighter you've met is, like, the toughest fighter. And he said to me, like, if I'm ever in a bit of bother, the man I want standing next to me at a pub or whatever is Carl Froch.
Ingley emphasizes reflection and self-awareness. Boxing success isn't just physical, it's mental. The ability to reassess and dig deep separates champions from mere contenders. Usyk's careful, disciplined approach proves he understands this, blending mental resilience with elite technical skill to dominate any opponent.
Because he called me a fake and a fraud, fake hard man. I will show him how much of a fake hard man I am. He's the one that's shying away from the fight.
Mackenzie points out Froch's professional instincts. He fights with purpose and reward, unlike amateurs on the streets. This highlights why training with him benefits Usyk: exposure to someone who channels power strategically. It's a masterclass in discipline, preparation, and knowing the stakes in professional boxing.
Oh yeah, he would fight anybody, but that doesn't mean he was going to beat everybody, but he'd never turn a fight down and he would never back away. And he wouldn't even train for fights, he'd just get in and have a fight.
Ingley emphasizes reflection and self-awareness. Boxing success isn't just physical, it's mental. The ability to reassess and dig deep separates champions from mere contenders. Usyk's careful, disciplined approach proves he understands this, blending mental resilience with elite technical skill to dominate any opponent.
And that's what I'm saying. So let's just forget the human. You know, we're human, so you're going to get human behaviour, human reaction. That's how it is. And I'm quite sure if JJ had somebody like his pops to get in front of the camera and show how.
Mackenzie points out Froch's professional instincts. He fights with purpose and reward, unlike amateurs on the streets. This highlights why training with him benefits Usyk: exposure to someone who channels power strategically. It's a masterclass in discipline, preparation, and knowing the stakes in professional boxing.
Away from each other.
If John Fury stuck it on Carl Froch in his space, I think he would chin him immediately.
Really? Even live on Netflix?
Yes. Because these guys, they don't allow you to do.
Ingley emphasizes reflection and self-awareness. Boxing success isn't just physical, it's mental. The ability to reassess and dig deep separates champions from mere contenders. Usyk's careful, disciplined approach proves he understands this, blending mental resilience with elite technical skill to dominate any opponent.
I'm going to box you for free. Not box you, fight you for free. I've got fame, I've got money, I've got enough. But what I want to do is do you some serious damage. Are you hearing me, you pig? So get plenty of steroids and juice down you, mate, because I will fight you tomorrow.
Mackenzie points out Froch's professional instincts. He fights with purpose and reward, unlike amateurs on the streets. This highlights why training with him benefits Usyk: exposure to someone who channels power strategically. It's a masterclass in discipline, preparation, and knowing the stakes in professional boxing.
That's mate, yeah, you crack a little laughing. What was all that about? What was so funny about that? Why didn't you stay? Why didn't you say then? Why didn't you step in and say, "Hang on a minute"?
I went to
in a boxing
I
match.
even told him I think he'd knock you out, like personally.
What?
Do you know
As to try and build it.
I'd love the fight though, wouldn't it? I mean, like, you got Tony Bellew over there. He's going, do you know what? I could beat that Bridgel.
Ingley emphasizes reflection and self-awareness. Boxing success isn't just physical, it's mental. The ability to reassess and dig deep separates champions from mere contenders. Usyk's careful, disciplined approach proves he understands this, blending mental resilience with elite technical skill to dominate any opponent.
Of the king of the world. I think he's referring to Tyson Fury. You know, when you have kids, you know, most people, when they want to talk about their children, they might pull their mobile phone out and show a few pictures. Big John just shows you his balls. That's where they came from. If there's anyone who needs a Manscaped advert, it's fucking John Fury.
Mackenzie points out Froch's professional instincts. He fights with purpose and reward, unlike amateurs on the streets. This highlights why training with him benefits Usyk. Exposure to someone who channels power strategically. It's a masterclass in discipline, preparation, and knowing the stakes in professional boxing.
To get everybody's attention, and then he didn't need to do any more because that's what everybody's talking about. I think Carl is a straight shooter, so Carl will stay how he is.
Ingley emphasizes reflection and self-awareness. Boxing success isn't just physical, it's mental. The ability to reassess and dig deep separates champions from mere contenders. Usyk's careful, disciplined approach proves he understands this, blending mental resilience with elite technical skill to dominate any opponent.
Carl having a go at the Furies, probably over his time on his channel, maybe, I'm guessing, and John didn't like that and wants to have a fight with him, something like that.
It was something like that. I don't think he was still necessarily turning down a fight.
What I do know is that John Fury and Carl Froch on the cobbles will be fun. I think they both have a good.
Mackenzie points out Froch's professional instincts. He fights with purpose and reward, unlike amateurs on the streets. This highlights why training with him benefits Usyk. Exposure to someone who channels power strategically. It's a masterclass in discipline, preparation, and knowing the stakes in professional boxing.
Carl Froch.
Watch Froch on fight because I'm quite sure Carl's going to rip the life out of John after today. I think John did a job. John did a job and got the excitement going. Got people talking. That's exactly what he did.
John, I know you.
Ingley emphasizes reflection and self-awareness. Boxing success isn't just physical, it's mental. The ability to reassess and dig deep separates champions from mere contenders. Usyk's careful, disciplined approach proves he understands this, blending mental resilience with elite technical skill to dominate any opponent.